Welcome to Louis Frank Motorcars. Today I have the pleasure of showing you this 2000 Porsche 911 Carrera 4 Cabriolet. For all of you who don't speak Porsche, that means this is a 911 convertible that is all-wheel drive. We do these videos here at Louis Frank Motorcars just to give buyers a little bit more insight into the vehicle that they may be buying, as well as to show off the overall quality of the vehicles that we buy and sell. This Carrera 4 is finished off in gorgeous gloss black with a light gray leather interior. One of the things that makes this car so remarkable is that it just has over 15,000 miles on it. Again, it's a 13-year-old car with 15,000 original miles. One of the other things that make this car just so magnificent is the condition. These cars really, they get driven. A lot of people drive these cars, put miles on them, like any other car, but sometimes 911s get miles a little bit harder than other cars. This car really hasn't seen a tough day in its life. And the other reason that this car is remarkable is that it is 100% stock. Unmolested, no funky tuner upgrades, no special wheels, nothing. This is exactly how this car looked when it rolled off the assembly line. Also, these rims here, they were a pretty rare option. Not that it was a rare option, just not many of them, you don't see many of these cars with these style wheels. I think they look absolutely gorgeous on this car with those beautiful slotted rotors and the silver Porsche calipers. But really, really, really spectacular looking C4. As you look at the wheels, I mean, as you'd expect for a car with 15,000 miles, magnificent. Every inch of this car is magnificent. I'm going to get up close here, as close as I can without distorting it. It's just, the car is, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. The tires are, I would say, probably have less than 1,000 miles on them. This isn't a car that sat around since 2000 and has dry rotted out tires, and you know, maybe the brakes are a little bit squealy or dried out. It really, none of that is going on here. 15,000 miles is really a nice mileage. Just over 1,000 miles a year average, which is great. It's not like it's a car that's static and has been sitting around with ultra low miles. Sometimes those cars, they're really not the best ones to buy because they really haven't been worked out. This car is just enough to make the car relevant to drive every day. But as you can see, the car was kept in really the utmost condition. Really, if you look at that black paint, and black's a tough color. It's a tough color to keep. This car was without a doubt garaged its whole life. See those beautiful white and red taillights. It's absolutely stunning. You won't find a bit of curb rash on this car whatsoever. Again, looking at those beautiful wheels, you're not going to see any curb rash whatsoever. But even the chin of the car, going across it. The paint looks liquid, really. All the ducting that's in there for the radiators looks brand new. There's no corrosion or anything on them. They're very, very clean. Again, across the front bumper, super, super clean. And going down the sides of the car, there's no dents, dings of any kind. Really is an immaculate 911. There is one spot, a touch-up paint spot. I don't even know if it will come up on the camera here. Let's zoom way down. That's really the only spot. The other speckles that are there are actually dust. It's a touch-up spot in black. You really be hard-pressed to find it. But super, super clean. And that really, I would say, would be the only mark on the car. Exterior-wise, looking at the tail of the car here, super clean. There's no parking lot scuffs or bumper scuffs at all. Rear spoiler works as it should. All the badging is correct. The convertible top works fantastic. No issues there. It's all black. Very, very clean. As you'd expect with a car with only 15,000 miles. I'm gonna open the door here. See that beautiful light gray leather interior. It's a beautiful step-in this car. They're very easy to get in and out of, like a normal car. As you can see, just the condition. I could talk all day about this car, but really the condition is where you want to see the value. And there's no wear on these door panels at all. Looking in, no fingernail marks, anything. Very, very clean. Carpeting as well, super, super clean. Beautiful Carrera 4 insignias as you get in here. Power seats, dual power seats in this car, but super, super clean. Around the steering wheel, no wear whatsoever. Absolutely gorgeous. The contrast with the car, if I can step back here a little bit with the black and the light gray inside, I don't know if the video is doing it as good a justice as it looks, but it's just a beautiful color combination. Top up, top down. I had to put the top down today for the video. It just gives the car that gorgeous look, that cabriolet look that you're probably looking for. But driver's seat again, just looking at the bolster here, there's no wear, there's no marks, there's no jean marks, nothing. Super, super clean. I'll zoom in even closer. The leather looks new, as you'd expect with a car with, again, with 15,000 original miles. But very, very clean throughout the interior. Beautiful 6-speed transmission. There is a couple small scratches on the emergency brake handle here. Very, very small. Normal. You know, it's just a light coat of paint that's on this actual tunnel here. Very, very, very light. Really can't even notice it. I'm super picky. You do have to keep in mind that you're looking at a 13-year-old car, but very, very clean. Passenger seat again, the bolster, nothing to speak of. No stains. The leather looks brand new throughout the car. This is kind of a driver's seat view here. Just panning around the car. Carpets are stunning. Floor mats are stunning. The only other imperfection on this car if I put the key in on the left side, if you look at the climate control system, there is a little bit of deterioration to the screen that actually shows temperature. Where you actually want it to go, that's actually low. But again, if you go up to in the 60s, you can see that it's definitely deteriorated there. That's due to age, not abuse. That's definitely due to age. But wanted to note that you can replace that system head. They're not that expensive if you were looking to make it perfect. Your power top controls. And this has Porsche stability management, which is a nice option, which is essentially traction control. And again, the condition is speaks for itself, really. Just looking around the car, just magnificent. Upper dash, everything lines up perfectly. I just have the key in the ignition here. As you can see, 15,000 original miles. I'm going to start the car just so you can hear it run. No warning lights whatsoever. Pull the parking brake up. That's a parking brake light. That shows you that the rear spoiler is down, and a seatbelt light. But oil pressure is fantastic. I've actually put a couple hundred miles in this car myself. I did buy it out of state. I bought it in Pennsylvania at an exotic car sale. And I bought it with, I think it had 14,800 miles on it, and believe me, between that 14,800 miles and the 15,112 that you see, I really enjoyed the car. It performed fantastically. Just kind of highway speed, coming home. The car is tight as a drum. No rattles, creaks of any kind. Sound system worked fantastic. Turn that on. There's really no deterioration there in any of the pixels, but very, very clean, easy to use. But again, as you can hear, car runs fantastic, as a 15,000 mile car should. There's not a bulb out on the dash. Sometimes in the gauges you can see other cars, especially cars that sit around. You can see bulbs that are out. There's nothing. There's really nothing. Jump out, get another peek at the car. Taking the car out to do pictures actually today. When we took the car out for pictures, we had so many people with thumbs up and asking questions about the car. It's definitely a car that attracts attention, but it's very subtle in black. But if you are looking for a 996, this is definitely has to be on your radar. It's a car that you can use every day as well. But again, my name is Louis Marinello from Louis Frank Motorcars. We really appreciate you taking the time to take a peek at our video. This is a car that we're really, really excited to have, that we had a fight to get. I think it's priced really aggressively for the market. I don't think there's anything else out there that's even close. And if there is something out there, it's probably automatic. But and I think it's just an absolute sin in this year to get an automatic 911. Again, Louis Marinello, Louis Frank Motorcars, our number 781-771-8722. We'll be happy to hear from you if you do decide to buy it. Thanks.